waiting for this to set up. Seems like we're going live very soon. Just waiting confirmation. Waiting for the confirmation here for my live stream. Everything seems like it's up and running. I just need to wait here. And it looks, yeah, and we're live. All right, awesome. I saw it load up on my screen. We're live. Thank you guys for coming and joining. I had a lot of questions yesterday when I had the Metaverse Pro 6.6 staking. And we're going to go over some of the things that you guys were asking for. I made a calculator. This is going to give you some what of an understanding as to how often to restake your profits. And it has some nice little perks here. So you'll be able to use this going across the board also for other projects. And even more so, aside from the calculator, there's a lot of things going on in the markets right now. Um, we have Bitcoin still trading between 45,000 and 50,000. We also had the Federal Reserve coming out today with some statements. This is huge news here that will impact markets across the board. What else do we have? We're going to look at some price action. We're also going to go over the staking, 3.3 and 6.6 staking. And I'm going to show you guys how to use my calculator that has the fees here generated for you guys. And so that you can chart your positions and have a lot of information here. So this calculator is now live in my Discord for everybody to download or copy. It's free. If you go down to the metrics here, you have the Dow, my original Dow calculator, and then I have one with a lot more information with the updates. And this is a coin market cap updated Dow calculator, and this is an updated Dow CoinGecko calculator. This is my Joe staking calculator, and this is my brand new 6.6 staking calculator. This calculator is specifically for WS Meta, and we're gonna go through how it works and also how to calculate the fees. I have the fees here, what it looks like if you were to restake every hour, if you were to restake once a day, if you, pretty much if you were to restake 5 days. So there's a lot of metrics here we're gonna go over, and let's get right to it. Thank you guys. If you guys just joined, make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons down below. Appreciate it. It shares this. Oh, thank you, Bull. We got Crypto Bulldodge. I'm gonna give a shout out here. My first super here, Ragnarok DAO just launched. So I'm gonna give a promo here. He paid $4.99. So we're gonna go and I'm gonna give a shout out to Ragnarok. Ragnarok DAO just launched. Doc's team. Market cap below 2 million. Price going insane. 5-day ROI 4,000%. Thank you for that $4.99 there, Crypto Bull. We're gonna take a look at that in a little bit later, and I'll do some research on that. Thank you. How do you access the calculator? Okay, so if you go to my Discord, you have to join Discord. Discord is free. You go here where it says start here on the top left. It says calculator. You click there, and it'll give you a link where to go. So make sure to check out Discord. This is the main chat. It's very simple. This is not a cluttery, overwhelming Discord channel. So right off the bat, we have a welcome. So just basically greeting everybody. We have the calculator, the main chat where everybody talks. We have a DAO channel where we just talk about DAOs. We talk about staking in this channel. Meme coins, is if anybody wants to talk about any meme coins or projects, you're allowed to here. We have a hype channel where everybody's allowed to throw any projects out there. This is where we find out about the latest projects. And in this hype channel, it has a 30-minute slow timer. So you could spam, but it's just so that you can throw names out there. You can spam, but you have to wait every 30 minutes. I don't want any clutter. I don't want any clutter of conversations. And this is where you just basically throw your names out there and you throw your projects out there. So I do have a channel dedicated for people who wants to spam. I want my Discord clean. So please don't spam on the regular channels. If you want to spam, you're allowed to every 30 minutes here. This is where everybody's able to spam. and just chill out here and hype anything you guys would love to. So I made this channel for everyone. And then there's a help channel where people have certain questions and we can help out each other. So yeah, so if you want the calculator, it's live now. You go here and it's going to give you a link. It's free. And let's go back. And to get a copy of it, you go to File, and then you can either there's two ways to get this. You go to File, Make a Copy. You can click there, or you can go to File, Download, and you can download the file. So either one will work. You can either make a copy to your own Google Drive, or you can download it. So whichever way you want to go. So that's how you have access to the calculator. To join Discord, links under the description of this video. Awesome. Thanks. I've been following your channel for about a month. Thank you. Yeah, I just started the channel just a little bit over a month. So I appreciate everybody, supporting the channel and building this community together with you guys. I've gotten a few picks from you guys. So together, we're figuring this out. I'm figuring it out just like you guys. So great opportunity for everyone. You've mentioned restaking every hour. I thought we were faked for 5 days. Yeah, we're gonna go over the restaking. I have a calculator with the fees. I appreciate what you do. Thank you, Warzone. Meta never fake something. All right, so let's get to the calculator, and then we can go some questions afterwards, and we'll go over some macroeconomic conditions. I'm not crazy into like macroeconomics, but it's good to know what's going on to have a bigger picture. So the way the calculator works is here's a ticker. This is WS Meta. Right now, I currently don't have any money invested because I closed my position, a portion of my position for a profit. So this position for me is free. And the way this information is generated is here. You have investments. So I have you every time you buy Meta, you put it here. So on November 22nd, I bought $1,000. It was trading at 221, and I had 4.5 coins. And on November 24th, I closed half of my position for at the time it was trading at 454. I made $1,000. So I just put this here. It was a dummy position. This was what I was left with when I closed this position. I was left with 2.8447 coins, and these coins are free. Since then, if we go here, this is what I have originally, 2.8447 after I closed my portion of my position. And right now, I am staked on the 6.6. So if we go to 6.6 here, this is how much Meta I have staked. So I have 2.1995. So I manually input that information here. So the current index, this is how you're going to generate the value of your position. You're going to have to manually put this figure in there as well. The current index, you get that by going to stake, and it gives you the current index there. So you multiply the current index by WS Meta and the price of Meta, and that's how you get your value. So you're going to have to manually put this also every time you use a calculator. So then you put it here. The market price is generated automatically. If you expand this window here, this row, I'm generating the information from CoinMarketCap, and that's how you're getting that information. So I can hide it now, and I'll hide it here. And this is a market price right now for Metaverse Pro. It's gone up significantly. The 6.6 project is working out for now. We're going to go over my thoughts on that a little bit later, but it is up significantly. And the market value of my position right now, which is basically what I just explained, if we click on the formula, it's my WS Meta times the current index times the price of Meta right now. So that's how you get that. That's how you get the value of your position when you're staked with WS Meta. So the current index, you're gonna have to manually put that in there. You're gonna have to manually put that in there, and this as well. This is actually it equals. You don't have to manually put that in there because this equals to this cell here. So you do have to redirect where you want that information being generated. It says that I have $0 invested because I had closed a profitable position and I made my $1,000, which was my original investment. So that's why it says zero. But if you're invested, it's going to have a figure there. So now, closed positions, I have one closed position for a break even. So I didn't win or lose on that position. It technically made me, I just took off the risk. So I didn't lock in any profits. I just took off my initial investment. So it still reads zero there. So it's zero. And so far, the total gains here is, we take a look here, is generated by the market value of my position minus my investment. And since uh, this is all profits, I have it formulated to say that if there's an error, which there is because I have $0 invested, and you can subtract this from my original investment, this is all profits. So I'm up 150% from my original investment, which I already removed the risk. So that is off the table. So another thing that the calculator does, here you have to input every day that you want to come in here. You have to put the data here for the chart to generate your information. And the chart is here, the performance. So this is your performance. You input the date here when you come in. Like if we're gonna do this right now, I'll do it just for example. Today is the 12/15/2021. As of now, I have $0 invested, which is fantastic. The price of Meta, uh, you have to go over here manually. I don't have it automated because this will change if I continuously have all this automated, and you want to record at the time that you put the information. So the price is, you have to go over here and see what is generated here, 354.22. So I'm gonna put here 354.22, and the market value of my position right now is it's here at 150,368, 150,368, 150,368. And now those numbers are being reflected here. It just input that data, and now uh we're seeing the market value of my position go up. So the blue line represents how much I have invested. I took my risk off here. So I have $0 invested, no risk, free position. This is the price of Meta. So it slightly went up. That's when I took off the risk on that little bump. And since then, it went gradually down, and now it's going back up. And this is the market value. You can see the market value of my position going higher more than Metaverse going up because you're collecting that nice APY. So this line is gradually higher than just the meta price itself, which is great. Over here, this generates how much money you have invested when you input these metrics here. And this is zero. I have zero cash invested. Once I retracted my original investment, I was left with 2.8447 coins. So that's how much I have. Not necessarily bought, but that's how much I had once I took off that risk. Uh, and at that time, my average cost for those coins were 351. Since then, I've earned 1.40 coins, which I've earned in dollar amount $500 almost in pure APY since I started. I've earned about a 50% APY on this investment since I started this. That's ridiculous. And that was not even a big position. My gain total so far, I'm up 150% from my original investment, and I'm up $1,500. So, most of you guys know how this calculator works. It's just like my other ones, but here's the difference. Now I added the fee section, and you can go to my Discord right now and copy it and follow along with me. It's free and you can access it right now. It's up there in the server. So, how do we figure out how often we restake our WS meta? And I was trying to come up with a calculator that gave you some pros and cons and conditional formatting, but it's too complicated because everybody's position is different, and I would have to input numerous cells here with information. So I just made it very simple. I made it simple, and then everybody, it's going to be to everyone's position to size up to make their own decision as to how often they want to restake. So the way this calculator works, right now, I went onto my phone, and if I try to restake, let's go to the website. If I try to uh, claim here, claim and restake, if I click here, I want to claim and restake this WS Meta on my app, it prompts me for a small fee. And at the time that I made this calculator, the B&B gas fees were 21 cents. So that's how much it was costing me to restake my Meta. So it's 21 cents. This number, you can manually change it at any time. And this is how you're going to get a bigger picture. So let's just say you just tried it right now and it's 19 cents. You put here 19 and it will change all these metrics here. So when I did it was 21 and I'm going to put 21. So now it changed all these numbers here. So let's go and see, based on a 21-cent restaking fee, what are we looking at in fees? So if you were to restake and claim your rewards and not sleep like a madman, and you restake every hour, you're going to be paying 21 cents every hour. That sums up to $5.04 every day, every 24 hours. After 5 days of restaking every hour like a madman, that's $25 you're spending in fees. That means that if you're investing about $50 in Metaverse Pro or $100, you have a small account, you're going to be paying about $25 in fees. That's a lot of fees. And I just exaggerated here. If you were to do this like some sort of machine, you restake every hour for 1 year, you're paying right now, according to these fees, $1,800 per year. So that's a lot of fees. Now, let's just say, okay, I'm not going to be a madman and I'm going to do this every 4 hours. So every 4 hours, you're going to be paying 21 cents. The daily restaking here is going to be $1.26, significantly lower. After 5 days, if you were to restake every 4 hours, you're going to be paying $6.30. And after 1 year of restaking every 4 hours, you'll be paying $4.59. So, significantly lower fees there if you were to restake every 4 hours. Now, if we go to every 8 hours, 21 cents for the first 8 hours, you're looking at 63 cents of fees every day. After 5 days is $3.15, and a 1 year restaking fees $2.29. And if you were to restake every 12 hours, so this is comparable to 3-3 staking. So significantly lower. And this is if you were to restake twice a day or twice in a 24-hour period. Your first restake fee is 21 cents. Your daily restake, every day you'll be spending 42 cents. 5-day restake is $2.10. 1 year, $1.53. And this is if you're just to restake once a day. You'll be spending 21 cents a day. That's $1.05 every 5 days. And in a year, that would be about $76 in fees, according to the fees right now, 21 cents. So this calculator is going to help you to, based on your personal situation, to see if it's what you feel more comfortable restaking. So it just gives you some metrics. And the other problem with this 6-6 staking is now you're going to have BNB in your wallet to continuously pay for these network fees. So it's kind of a bummer. If you can use the same money as cloud, if you can use the same money that you're staking and restaking to pay for these fees, that would be a no-brainer. But now you're going to have to manually have BNB available in your wallet to pay for these fees. So it kind of sucks. I'm not a fan of that. So that kind of turned me off a little bit with this 6-6. It's a lot of fees, and you're going to have to size up in your situation how often you want to do it. So this calculator basically just calculates your fees. So that is the extent of the calculator. Now let's go and see what my opinion is here about this calculator. If we go to the 3-3 staking, oops, hit the mic. If we go to the 3-3 staking, we have 376,000 APY. 3-3 staking is getting slaughtered right now. This was at 476, and it's down 100,000%. So what I see happening is here, they're gonna slaughter the regular 3-3 staking, and 6-6 staking is what they're gonna be doing. Now this incurs a lot more fees and then a lot more work. So it's gonna be up to everyone to individually make that decision what they want to do. Now, some of you might be asking, why even have regular staking and why do you have staking 6-6? Like, why do they do this? They're gonna obviously hurt everybody and squeeze everybody to do 6-6 staking because of that 5-day lock period and that penalty that will be charging anyone that tries to unstake before 30 days. I mean, 5 days. That's a 30% penalty fee. So the reason they didn't do 6-6 staking off the bat, because they're basically going to squeeze everybody to go 6-6, is because it's something new that they develop. If they knew about staking 6-6 since the beginning, they would have done it. But as more DAOs are being released and everybody's getting creative, people are coming out with new ways to play these DAO projects and incentivize stakeholders. So the only reason why they didn't right off the bat not even have 3-3 staking and have 6-6 staking only as an option was because they just figured this out. This is new. So I think over time they're gonna squeeze 3-3 stakers to be 6-6 stakers. I mean, it's gonna be the only incentive. It's gonna be the only thing that makes sense. So although you're paying those fees, uh, 6-6 staking is paying way more in APY that you're gonna have to have some BNB in your network to manually do this over time. At the same time, um, it's it's bad. Those are the cons. But the good thing is, these DAOs are based on people not selling. So at the same time, it forces people not to sell. And I think that's why we're seeing a rally. Let's look at the price action of Metaverse Pro. Let's take a look at since the inception. It hit the markets and it was trading around $200. It rallied almost to $600, and all the DAO projects, along with the markets, all got hit pretty hard. No one got away. And if we look in the past 7 days, this went back down almost to the levels it was released around 220, and it was trading at 244. That was an amazing buy the dip opportunity. And what happened in the past 24 hours? They released 6-6. People are not holding for 5 days guaranteed because they're going to get penalized, and everybody's hurting to 6-6. And look at the price action. So everybody is loving it right now. The gains are real, and this is helping the price action. Now, I don't know how long this is sustainable. The only way this is sustainable is that you need more and more people coming into the project and staking 6-6 and holding. So there needs to be a new batch of money coming in all the time for this number to continuously go up, because there's constantly new coins being bonded. So it's going to be interesting to see what the team does in the future to have this balance to some degree. Now, this dropped below what it hit the market slightly the first week, but we haven't been down there since. So that's a good sign overall. We're still trading higher. And it's turning because of the 6-6 staking. Let's see the volume, trading volume, 24 hours, $27 million there of trading volume. Huge, huge numbers. So that is what is going on. And what is going on with the Federal Reserve is that they today declared they're going to aggressively dial back its bond buying, which is not good for the stock market, and cease 3 rate hikes next year. This is to combat the inflation, and this is horrible across the board. So this is not going to be good. We're going to see housing drop. We're going to see the stock market drop, and it's going to get hectic. And I'm sure we're going to see in the crypto market. But as of now, the stock market actually rallied on this news, which makes no sense. And we're going to have to give it a few more days to digest the information and see what it does. And Bitcoin is still trading between 45 and 50,000. It's pulling back nicely, and I like how it's consolidating above 45,000. Regardless, I'm not going to create any FUD. I'm bullish crypto, and you're going to see me buying any dip out here in the next coming weeks and months. So I've been looking at different projects and different things to leverage my positions. So that's kind of what's going on in the back end. So not to be narrow-sighted and just, fanning out on DAOs. So let's go look over some questions, comments and questions, and see what you guys have any questions about, and I'll go over them. I haven't been reading the comments, but let's take a look here. Make sure to hit the like buttons. Make sure to hit the like buttons. It really helps my channel, guys. I appreciate it. And let's take a read here. Let's take a gander in the comment section and see what you guys. Also, feel free to put your opinion here. Everybody's opinion is appreciated. Can you briefly explain what the changes now with 6.6? I did not understand everything. Okay, Ali. So I went over the documentation on my last video, but briefly, what 6.6 is it's giving you 7 million APY right now. Is this 7 million or 7 billion? This is 100,000, and what is this? 7 billion, I believe, and it's giving a ridiculous APY, and this is how you join. You need to stake your meta to get S meta and then wrap it, and then you can stake it on the 6.6 pool. When you stake it in the 6.6 pool, you cannot withdraw it in a 5-day period. If you withdraw it ahead of time prematurely, you're going to hit with a 30% penalty, and you get rebased every hour. You get rewards every hour. To claim them, you click claim. You're going to have to manually do this, and you can either claim them and claim and restake. But whatever you do here, this will reset your 5-day lockup period. So you're going to start all over. And the reason I built this calculator is for everyone to see what the fees are, and based on your investment and your investment size, you can size up what makes best sense for your investment. So that is what is happening here with 6.6 Meta. They're squeezing everybody to leave from 3.3 to 6.6 because you have a locking period. But they're also incentivizing you, and not only that, it is good for the price. So that's a basic summary of 6.6. Okay, I hope you understood that. If not, you can watch the other video of the live stream, and that can help you out. Let's see. Let's go on to another question here. Why is time getting slaughtered? Not sure. Metaverse Pro is fire. I've been making bread. All right, nice. Well, me too. Metaverse Pro is just a winner all around for me. You pay the fee every chain. Yeah, every network you pay fees, but now when you're on 3.3 staking, it's auto compounding without any fees. And here they're making you work. You're paying fees, and you're locked up for 5 days. I thought we were locked in for 5 days. Yes, Cryptos or Carlos. Yes, every time you do something on the 6.6 staking pool, whether you claim and restake, uh, it restarts your 5-day timer. So from the time that you actually want to withdraw your funds, you need to leave it untouched for 5 days, and then you can stake with no penalty. Where do the terms come 336611 etc. come from? It's from game theory. So the original they have the whole documentation on their website, and that's where they're coming up with these numbers. And I think 6.6 and some of these numbers are not originally from game theory. Crypto Bull Dodge, once again 199. I'll give a shout out there. He's probably part of a Ragnarok DAO. Crazy APY, Docs Dev, 4K, 5-day ROI. Check it out. I'll give a shout out there. I appreciate any donation here. And Crypto Bull, thank you for sharing. I'm gonna take a look at that. I'll take a look at it and do some research on it. And I'm gonna release a new DAO video. I'm gonna release later this week of all the new DAO projects that everybody's throwing at me, and just so that you guys can have a candy store of products to test out. Ali, thanks. Thanks means no auto compounding anymore. No, that's the downside. No auto compounding. And when you manually do it, it's going to restart your 5-day timer. Let's see here. What other comments we have here? So go, I pay gas fees every time J Protocol auto rebase. Yes, that's the thing. Every time you auto rebase, it's going to be I'm not invested in Jade, so I'm not sure, but yes, there is fees there. If it's not automatically doing it and you have to manually do it, there's going to be fees. Let's see here. RGK is bonkers now. It's pumping. All right. So if you guys send me the link, I'll take a look at the chart, see what's going on with that. Here, let me see. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see here. They're promoting this one and they're pumping it. Let's see what it's doing. Ragnarok Dow. I'll throw it up here in the screen for you guys. It's trading at $35. Let's take a look at some charts. I don't know much about the project. We can go to their website. It's part of Avalanche, so you're gonna find it on Trader Joe. We'll open it up here and let's take a look at the app. Open the app here. Not sure what this project is about. Market cap 5 million. Let's see. The treasury balance is 1.2 million. Stake APY is too big. Okay, it's not giving me information. I'm not gonna connect my wallet right now. So I'm gonna have to look into this. Let's go. Oops, I wasn't supposed to do that. Let's go to Coin Market Cap and see what it's doing. Here we go. We're going down the rabbit hole. RGK here. It's pumping. It's up 100% in the past 24 hours. Hit the markets today. Oh, okay, right on. So they're promoting. They hit the markets today. Brand new project. Here we go. This is why it's important to watch every video from start to beginning. There's always crazy hidden gems in between. So that was a $7 promotion there for Ragnarok. There we go. They're up 100%. And just be careful, guys. This could be euphoria in the short term. And just with these projects, you have to enter with caution. This could easily be down tomorrow, just as much. So I haven't done any research. I'm just putting it out here. Don't kill the messenger. And yeah, that's another name. I know you guys want new names. This is definitely as new as it gets. So let's move it along. Let's see what else we have here. If you let the 5-day period run, then how I'll be able to unstake and claim at the same time? Okay, so if you let the 5-day period run, you could unstake with no penalties. Now, if you want to claim and restake, it just resets your 5-day period. You can unstake at any moment. It just know that if there's a 5-day timer based on your activity, they're gonna charge you a 30% fee. So not worth it. You're still able to stake 3-3, right? Yeah, absolutely. But in my opinion, they're gonna crush 3-3, and they're gonna squeeze everybody to go to 6-6. That's what it looks like. And the reason why they didn't come out with 6-6 since the beginning of the project is because they just figured this out. Because if I was running this project and I had figured 6-6 out, I would have never allowed regular 3-3 staking. Not that I wouldn't have allowed, but it just it's more incentive. It makes more sense because the whole premise of these projects is people holding. The moment people start selling, they fall apart. So they have to get creative. So we're just gonna have to wait and see how it works out for everyone in the long term. Will rewards continue if you don't do anything after 5 days when your WS meta is unlocked? Yes, WS meta is continuously also appreciating in value. So even if you don't unstake your WS meta, uh, it's constantly going up in value, multiplied by the current index. You can find the current index under stake. Let me see if you can find it on the dashboard. Yeah, you can also find it on the dashboard. So you multiply the current index times your WS meta times the value of meta, and that's how you get the value. So although I'm not claiming and restaking my WS meta right now, this is also earning interest by itself. So this is interest on interest. So when you earn more WS Meta, you're earning more of a token that by itself it's earning interest on its own. So it's just madness. It's madness. That's what it is. It's madness. Okay, let's see. So I hope that helped out. Let's see what else is going on. Let's see. The shill for rag. Ha ha ha. Shilling, baby. Temple Dow. Okay, we'll take a look at Temple Dow. I also talked about it in one of my videos about a week ago. We'll take a look at Dow in a little bit. The devs are fully docs. All right, Crypto Bowl. Thank you. Let's see. I think I will take you 10 days to unstake Olive off from 6.6. Um, it depends what you're doing there. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Let's see, Alex. Which is better, to claim and restake or just to leave it there? So, Alex, this is why I made the calculator. You're gonna have to decide for yourself. This calculator is free. It's in my Discord. You can get it right now. And if you hit the tab here, 6.6, this is the new calculator I made. And in this calculator, if you go to this section here where it says restaking fees, currently, when I made the calculator earlier today, the fees were 21 cents for me to claim and restake. So that means if you every hour, it's going to cost you 21 cents, and if you restake every hour, you're paying $5 in a 24-hour period, and after 5 days, you're paying $25 in fees. And I also put 1 year there. If you were to restake every hour, that's $1,800 in fees. Also, if you do it every 4 hours, after 5 days, you only pay $6 in fees. If you claim and restake every 8 hours, you're paying $3 every 5 days. If you do it twice in a 24-hour period, you're only paying $2.10 in fees in a 5 day period. And if you only do it once a day, you're paying 21 cents a day if you were to claim and restake. And after 5 days, you're paying about $1.05. So you have to see based on your account size how often you want to do it, and you have to be active as well. So it's going to be this is going to be different based on everyone's situation. So it was just a universal calculator that generates the fees to put things in perspective. So I hope this calculator helps you. Let's see here. Let's see what else we got going on here. What else is going on? It costs you BNB to claim or claim and restake to have to balance it out for yourself. I myself do it every 12 to 4 hours. Yeah, that's a downside. It costs BNB. So you have to have BNB in your wallet, and you can't use the profits from your Meta to pay for these fees. So aside for having the stake, you're gonna have to have a bankroll of BNB, and you can kind of size up how much money you're gonna need of BNB based on the current fees. So this is why I made this generic universal calculator, because everybody based on their personal situation can size up what works best for them. All right, let's see here. 29 per rebase, 29%. Okay. So I pretty much went over the calculator. There's a lot of projects to be talked about. If you guys like these lives, these Q&A lives, instead of regular videos, let me know. Comment down below. Hit the like button. Or if you guys want a mixed bag of some lives and some regular edited videos, that works too. Let me know. I'm open to anything, whatever works. We can also go live and check out DAO projects and chill together, and see what is going on live minute by minute. Let's see. It's all about the Franklins. Do we have to stake 3-3 first, or can we wrap it and just stake it with 6-6? That's a good question. I think you do have to stake it first on 3-3. And the reason why you have to stake it on 3-3 is because for you to wrap it for 6-6, you need to have S meta. And the only way you can have S meta is if you stake your regular meta. So unfortunately, you're gonna need to stake it first. You need S meta and able to have WS meta. And to get into the staking 6-6 pool, you need WS meta. So yes, it's a um, multi-process 6-6 pool. You like them to both. Thanks for your content. Awesome. No problem. Yeah. You get to pick what is your flavor of the day. This one works for you for free with lower APY, or work your ass off and get these returns. And here are the fees so that you can size up on your own what makes the most sense to you. And when you do this, when you try to claim and restake and the fee is different, you can come on here and manually change the fees. Say the fees right now are 24 cents. So you can manually input 24 cents here and it generates all the new numbers here. Everything's automated for you. So just go in here in this little box and put the current fees when you try to claim and restake, and it'll give you a bigger picture. So if you want to restake 1 hour every 4, 8, 12, or daily. So it's up to you what you want to do there. Uh, my bad. I missed. But I can unwrap all WS Meta after 5 days without any charge. Correct? Yes. You just have to look at the timer. You go here. If you see here, unlock time. This is hours here. I can unlock this. I need 100 hours to go by for me to unlock this so that I don't have to pay that 30% penalty fee. Now, you could unlock at any time, but you're going to pay that 30% penalty fee. So I have to wait right now 100 hours in order for me not to incur this 30% penalty fee. So that's how you know if you can do it or not. Uh, Rita, yes. Why do you have to claim and restake every hour? Can you just let it sit and let it accumulate the interest? So you could do that, but the reason why people claim and restake, you go here, claim and restake, is because if you put these rewards back into your stake balance, this is going to compound on top. This is going to compound on top of this, so your rewards will be more. It's compounding on compounding. So you're going to make more money if you're to restake. The problem with restaking every hour is that there's fees. So it's not free, and you're going to have to manually come in here. So this is a calculator to see what fees you'll be paying. This is why you have to size this up to see what makes the most sense based on your investment. So that's why there's an incentive to claim and restake. But also, when you claim and restake, your 5 day timer restarts. So that just means you're agreeing to hold your position for an additional 5 days. Yeah. By the way, I'm using your calculator for Klima too. Oh, awesome! Yes, I have to do some more Klima content. It was one of the original DAOs, and let's take a look at Klima actually. This was one that I got kicked in the gonads here. Let's look at Klima DAO. 374. Is it holding some stability somewhere? Let's technically see. No, it's not holding. Well, it hit a low of around 358 here. It's above 350. So the floor price here looks around 350. And they need to do something here. Yeah. I need to do some more research on Klima and do an update. Yeah. Need to look at Klima DAO. Can you claim and restake every week? Yeah, you can claim. There's a fee every time you stake and restake. Yeah, yeah, there's a fee. There, it's like 21 cents. Right now, when I did the calculator, it was 21 cents. So you can claim and restake as often as you want. But there's going to be that 21-cent fee. Yes. So, great comment there, Haber. Are you getting the APY on S Meta plus the APY on WS Meta? Yes. The thing here is the way the 6-6 pool works is WS Meta is constantly gaining value. So WS Meta on its own gains value on a daily basis. And then you're earning more WS Meta by staking in this pool. So you're getting more of a coin that by itself is appreciating on its own. So it's like it's a killer. It's compound on compound. Now, how long is this sustainable? Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know. This could crash and burn next month. I don't know. It's pretty wild. It's a lot of free money, but that's why we're here trying to navigate through these DAOs to try to make the most out of them. Let's see. Any more comments? Will there be more pools in 6.6? Can you stake in more than one pool? I'm sure they're gonna come out with new games. Each of these things for me are games on its own. I'm sure they're gonna come out new ways to keep the people going in circles and keeping the money and the liquidity staked. That is the primary reason they're doing all these incentives. They don't want people pulling money out and locking in profits. They want everybody locked in and adding to the pools. Much love for Meta Army. Yes, it's my number one and favorite DAO project. I got in it at the right time, and it's been the best performer. And the team is active and bringing new products. So yes, much love from my end as well. Let's see here. 100K WS Meta deposit time index of 193 means 193,000 metas are already staked in 6.6. That's 256K total supply too. Bullish. Yeah, it's bullish. Absolutely. This number continues to go up. And also, this number continues to go down. Regular 3.3 stakers are going to get crushed, and they're squeezing everybody to go to 6.6 staking. Yes. Will others follow 6.6 model? Yeah, yeah. This is just another way to skin the cat. Absolutely. There's gonna be every time a new project does something innovative like this, it ripples across all the other projects, and they try to obviously compete with one another. I believe the first DAO project that came up with something innovative like this was Hector DAO. And I know I haven't talked much about Hector DAO, and I think I'm gonna put a position there. Hector DAO has something similar called 4.4, and it's also very nice. It's something I want to get involved. I just haven't had the time to put a position and create the content. Please do more live sessions. Thank you. Yeah, this is the first times I do the live sessions, and I know a lot of people have a lot of questions. So actually, the lives actually are easier because I have to read through a lot of comments and then pick the ones that I think are the most relevant and go over them in my video and edit them in. Yeah, this is actually much easier for me to just address everybody's question and we all learn together. Let's read some more comments here. Sorry, I meant instead of claiming every hour, is it better to just claim once a week or once a month? What's the difference? So Tron, yes. The thing is, the more you claim and stake, the more you're compounding your investment. The only problem with that is there's fees. So based on your investment, this is why I made this calculator. This is a 6.6 calculator. Right now, it's generating my position, so it might be a little wacky. But if you get a copy of it, you input your metrics here. You input your investment bought, positions closed, and you put your chart data here, and they'll track your position. And you have to manually come in here every day to chart it. So if you don't have this data that you were not charting before, then you won't have these numbers, and this chart is going to be fresh. So this is where that information is getting charted. And now I made this calculator that generates the fees, and it multiplies here. If you were to restake every hour, if you were to restake every 4 hours, every 8 hours, every 12 hours, or daily, how much fees you'll be paying. And this is a breakdown of the calculator. And you manually input. So if you go to the app and you want to claim and restake, you're going to get a network fee. Write that network fee down. At the time of this, at the time that I made this calculator, it was charging me 21 cents. So that's why it says 21 cents here. You could come in here and change this to any number. Say it's 19 cents, and it's going to change all the metrics here. And so then now you can size up and say, do I want to restake every hour? Because this is how much it's going to cost me every hour. This is how much it's going to cost me every day if I do it every hour. It's going to cost me $5 a day. If I stake and reclaim right now consistently for 5 days, it's gonna cost me $25. And you're gonna have to have this money in BNB in your wallet. So aside from your position, you're gonna have to have this money BNB on the side. And you'll be paying almost $1,800 in a year of restaking fees at a rate of 21 cents if you were to do it every hour. And as less time you do it, the cheaper it gets. So for me, I'll probably gonna do it daily, even though it's not gonna be compounding as much. But I'll be paying every 5 days about $1 so that I can do that. And I I don't I don't like this for two reasons. The only thing I don't like the 6-6 pool is for two reasons. Number one, I'm gonna have to be adding more BNB every time I'm paying and rebasing and I run out of BNB. So now I'm gonna have to constantly have BNB in my wallet. It's not a lot, but it's something that I have to worry about now. Number two, what I don't like is that I'm gonna have to manually come in here and do it. It's not automated. So now you need to have BNB in your wallet, and now you're gonna have to come in here and manually do it to really reap the benefits of every rebase. So that's the two downsides to this rebase. So that kind of puts things in perspective. You can use a calculator and based on your investment, see what makes more sense to you. If you're investing, let's just say you have $100 invested in Metaverse Pro and you want the most benefits out of your investment and you have $100 invested, it doesn't make sense for you to restake and claim every hour because after 5 days, you're going to be paying $25 in fees. There goes a quarter of your investment in 5 days. And you're going to have that on the side on BNB. So if you're investing with like small amounts of money, $100, maybe $200, you need to claim once a day. And even so, maybe just do regular 3-3 staking so it automatically, uh, well, not necessarily. I'll take that back. You don't have to do 3-3 staking. Even if you're investing a little bit of money, I think it's still best to do 6-6 staking because you're getting WS meta and you're earning more WS meta even though you're not compounding it, but this is going up in value on its own. So even then, it's probably best just to do WS meta. But if you're not investing a lot, you're gonna have to claim and restake not as often. So maybe that's the offset there. Is it possible for them to auto stake 6-6? I don't know. That's a developer question. I hope they come up with a solution for that. I don't know what they benefit by having us do it every hour. I don't know. I don't think they'll do the auto. Well, maybe they should be a function. I just don't know what the benefits are of having these fees every time you stake your claim and restake. I don't know. That's something in the back end that they figured out. That's why they're doing it. I don't know the purpose of it. And if they automate it, those transactions won't happen. The only thing that I do know is that every time you do it, it restarts the timer. But if you do an auto restake, the timer would automatically restart anyway. So that would actually benefit them because if it's out of sight, out of mind, you're automatically committing to staking for an additional 5 days every hour if they would have that function available. So I don't know. It's something that the team has developed and came up with, and I don't know the reasons why they made it this way, but it would be a good function. Or maybe they just have to do the code for it for that function to be available on the site. But that would be actually beneficial for someone who has a lot of money who doesn't care about paying those fees, who has a large position. Let's see here. Let's see what else we have here. Let's see what else we have. Restake on 6-6 is dependent on your meta holdings. You need to calculate which way is the most profitable for you. Mine is like 8 to 12 hours every restake to be the most profitable. There you go. Thank you, Levi. Let's see. Is it possible for them to auto? Okay, I already read that one. Good question. Do you think Meta Pro is more reliable than Jade or Sol Invictus? I'm not invested in those. I do like Soul. I'm not a fan of Jade, and I covered Metaverse Pro a lot because I like what the team is doing, and it's been the most profitable position in my portfolio. And so, for that reason, I'm giving it more attention because I like the way that it performs for me personally. I also got in at the best time, so go figure. So yeah, let's see what else we have here. Has WS Meta on its own price? Yes, WS Meta is has its own price, or is it linked to Meta itself in some way? I've gone over this, Patrick. If you want to know the value of WS Meta, you take your WS Meta, whatever amount you have, you go to the dashboard and you multiply it by the current index, and that is the value of WS Meta. You get the current index times your WS Meta times the price of Meta, and that's how you get the value. So yes, it's worth more than regular Meta, almost 2 times as of now, almost 2 times more. Let's see here. What else do we have? Any thoughts of sidestepping? Not sure what that means. What do you think about Nemesis DAO? I see a lot of people throwing that name out there, and it looks pretty good. I haven't done any technical analysis lately, and I haven't looked at it in a few days, so I'm not sure what it's doing. What other revenue can they generate for the treasury? Good. What other revenues? Yeah, they have. So far they have bonding, and not sure what else they can do. Actually, just from the bonding. Bonding is crucial. Here, this is how you create liquidity. So bonding is crucial. Yes, thanks, mate. Thank you, Patrick. Okay, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. It's been fun hanging out with you guys. Uh, if you guys support this content, check out my Patreon. Links down in the description. Join this Discord for the free calculator. And yeah, I'll be switching it up, doing lives and regular videos here and there. Much easier to answer questions here for sure. So thank you all, guys. I really appreciate it. Let's make some money, and I'll be releasing more videos about new DAO projects. Ragnarok gave me some promo here. Gave me some super chat money, so they're doing very well right now. It was just released today, so latest project to hit the market. Just be careful. Don't put a full position there. Be cautious. It's doing very well, but who knows what happens in the next few days. All right. All right. Love it. All right, guys. Thank you very much, and I'll catch you on the next one.